Hi, my name is Hugh, and in this video I'd like to tell you just very quickly about my backstory or my story, and then really talk to you about how you can achieve freedom in your life, true freedom in your life like I have, and most of all get to the meat and potatoes of why you should grab Russell Brunson's new book, Expert Secrets. And I will not be offended if you go straight to the end of the video and see how you can get Russell Brunson's brand new book, Expert Secrets, for free. You only pay for the shipping. My story, of my short version, is I walked away from everything I knew before in my life to chase my freedom, to be free to do what I wanted in my business and especially in my life. I was a realtor in Arizona for the last 20 years. Did somewhere a little less than 100 million in sales. I was quite successful, and I was pretty much as successful as I wanted to be. The very, very sad part is I never liked it, and I only did it for the money. And so one day my friend Jim, who's speaking around the world about internet marketing, said, hey, let's go meet a bunch of these internet guys in Thailand. And as crazy as it sounds, within the first few weeks I was in Thailand, I fell in love with the place. It's full of wonderful people. It's a beautiful country, and it's really a stress-free environment and a great place to learn the ins and outs of online sales and marketing. So I ended up moving to Thailand. It's where I live as we speak. I am right now sitting in the natural pool area of my home in Thailand. My goal, I do have I really want to say I do have a pretty extraordinary life now. So my goal is to get you the same feeling of freedom, and whatever that is, wherever you choose that to be in the world. It took me about 5 years of trial and error with internet marketing till I stumbled upon Russell Brunson. Before Russell Brunson, I listened to a ton of others who were mostly a lot of hype and BS, and absolutely led me down the wrong path. My goal is to do everything in my power to save you all that time, effort, and money, and go straight to doing things that work. So, number one, the first number one step by far is go grab Russell Brunson's book, Expert Secrets. He offers it for free, plus the shipping, so you really have nothing to lose. You'll be introduced for the first time to things that nobody else has ever even talked about, which are absolutely critical to your success. So let me give you a preview of the first 3 chapters, or 3 critical things you need to be successful online. 1 is an attractive character, 2 is a cause, and 3 is a new opportunity. So let me go briefly into each one. First, you need to be or have an attractive character. Apple has Steve Jobs, Tesla, Elon Musk, Christianity had Jesus. There was always, and any mass movement from the beginning of times, always had an attractive character and a charismatic leader. And so that's number 1. Number 2 is every single one of these movements has a cause, something that everybody was moving towards in the future. And if you look at some of the recent presidential, most of the presidential elections, whether it's Democrat or Republican that won, the person that won had a future-based cause, not a present-based cause. And number 3, every mass movement has a new opportunity in opposition to what I would call an improvement offer. So again, going back to Steve Jobs didn't come to everybody and say, hey, I've got a better CD or a better way to play your CD. He said, hey, that CD's in the past, it's dumb. I've got something new for you called the iPod. And he did the exact same thing with the iPhone. He didn't come and say, I've got a little bit of a better phone. Instead, he introduced us to the iPhone. And so that's a super, super quick preview. And my question is, has anyone even ever talked about these things or prepared you with these critical steps before venturing into online sales or trying to sell your product or service online? I would say no way. This is just the most minute example of what you will learn in Russell Brunson's new book, Expert Secrets. So it's really easy to get the book. Just put in your name and email below, and you'll be directed to Russell's free book offer. There is no catch. You're not being forced into buying anything else. And these books are flat out not available on Amazon or in any bookstore at the moment, and they're flying off the shelf. So I wouldn't hesitate to get started. It's your chance to truly go after what I would consider a true free life, and I think that's what we all want. If you've been struggling online like I have in the past, and so many others have, I promise you this is the only book you ever need to read. So no one else comes close to showing you in such a sincere and an authentic way, every critical step you need to take to be successful online, than in the book Expert Secrets. So again, there is no catch. I'm guiding you to go down this path because, in my opinion, it's the only correct one. Most everything else is hype and BS. I do want you to experience the freedom that I have, to do what I want, to live where I want, and pursue my passions. I'm hoping this is what you want also. Just put in your email below and go for it. You've got nothing to lose.